く降り注ぐ不可能じゃないわ明日また会う時笑いながらハミング嬉しさを集めよう簡単なんだよこんなの追いかけてね捕まえてみて大きな夢好きでしょいろいろ予想ができそうでできない未来それでも一つだけわかるよキラキラ光って熱い雲の上を飾る星たちが希望をくれると時間に乗ろうよビュージップで来るな年頃だもん寂しがっちゃ恥ずかしいよなんてね言わせて手と手をつないだら向かったゴム的でしょ輝いた瞳には不可能がないの上だけ見ていると涙も乾いちゃう変わりたい心から強く思うほど伝わる走り出すよ後ろの人もおいでよドキドキするでしょルームワープでループなこの想いは何もかもを巻き込んだ想像で遊ぼうある晴れた日のこと魔法以上の愉快が限りなく降り注ぐ不可能じゃないわ明日また会う時笑いながらハミング嬉しさを集めよう簡単なんだよこんなの追いかけてね捕まえてみて大きな夢好きでしょ
Señor presidente, señor presidente. No, 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 no. Señor presidente.
Kind regards, masses. It's me, Haruhie Suzumiya. Just kidding, it's me, High Bike. But I'm back. I'm back from my trip, and I have a lot of things to share. But we're also here with a game that hasn't been streamed for a while. I think it's been at least 2 years. But we're back with Suzumiya Haruhi no Chokuretsu. Chapter 4 has finally been translated by the translation team. Shout out to Jonko for announcing that on the server. Yeah, I checked the last VOD of this game, but it has been 2 years. But ohayo gozaimasu, minasan. But yeah, how we doing today? Jacob and Jonko, what is up? Yeah, epic Chokuretsu moment. But the pre-stream song was Hare Hare Yukai, a cover of the Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya ending theme, the most popular one, the one that everyone knows with the fun dance. The cover is done by Raon, and the instrumentals it says here was done by Excellers. I almost thought it was the actual instrumental used for the ending, and I was like, oh god, I hope I don't get copyrighted, but it actually is arranged. So she sounds great. She sounds or Raon does a perfect cover of it, like almost sounds like the original, but she does have that flair, that energy that Aya Hirano has for the song. So I will share that link if you would like to listen to that cover. 1.5 years technically, but who's counting? Yeah, thank god time doesn't fly that fast. Yeah, but yeah, it would be 1.5 because when I streamed chapter 3, that was November 2023. So yeah, that would be 1.5 years. It hasn't exactly been 2, but yeah. It was a super rad cover, right? And you can see like she's filmed herself singing the song, and then she'll do the dance moves too. which you know, I love that. And her cosplay, you know, I almost thought it actually was a Haruhi cosplay, but you look closer and the headband just looks like a yellow headband, and it's a different sailor school uniform, but she does have the SOS Brigade armband. I'm not wearing mine today. I was feeling a little rushed for this stream. I wanted to stream earlier, but so I had to pick my mom up from the airport earlier today, or more like she took a shuttle bus from the airport to Van Nuys, so we picked her up from there. Then we ate at Seafood City. I forgot to take pictures of the food, but it was great. I had like a pork barbecue skewer, pompano fish and rice. Still have some leftovers, but yeah, we did that, and I just haven't had the time to download the patch properly, so I've been I kind of forgot how to download it properly, like get it updated. But thanks to Jonko, because I consulted with Jonko like on the last patch, and I was like, I'm trying to remember, and brain not working, but I figured it out in the end, so we're good to go. But I do have a big announcement to make. I have already made this announcement on my Discord server, but Kyler surprised me yesterday and he proposed. So here's the engagement ring, and it's really cute what he proposed with. So he got this master ball, right? You open it up, and he customized it. He bought the master ball, but he hot glue gunned the ring, like where you put the ring, and then yeah, it was very well thought out. He had been telling the Peck night staff. He told Nero and our secretary and Dick. I don't remember who else. Oh, obviously his dad knows, and then his dad told the rest of his team, so Hippa knew as well. But then I guess he also told Tosti and our Met friends, so I don't know. A lot of people knew, and they were good at keeping the secret. But yeah, like, we went to Legoland Saturday and Sunday. Very fun. I'll show the pictures. Thank you, yeah, it is exciting. I know. He surprised me a lot. Like, let me show. I'm not gonna show all the pictures that I took from the trip, but Legoland was fun. I will say it is definitely geared more towards kids, because, well, you have to bring a kid if you want to go there. But, you know, I had a lot of fun. They did have a water park. But here, let's see. Glad my trip to Legoland was engaging. Maybe Kyler will propose going again. I know, maybe he will. So we'll see about that. But yeah, just to show off a few pictures, just for a brief summary before we get to playing. Oh yeah, hold on, I don't have to shrink my webcam this much. 10 out of 10 would propose again. Oh, there's my fiancé in chat. How we doing? What's up? Yeah, propose again. But yeah, like, I'll get to that part in a bit, but they had a Fortnite Lego llama. Like, they have some Fortnite, like, Lego sets and stuff. And I saw this and I was like, funny, let me take a picture with it. Thank you, yeah, thank you. And hello, Chuck, how we doing? What's up? Here, let me zoom in on that. I always like to do the epic point. Maybe you will? Yeah. Well, surprise me again, because I like surprises. So there's that. They had a dino section, so this is the important part. But yeah, I like the dino Legos. Like, throughout the park, they had like these statues. I'm not sure. I think they actually were Legos, or it's like they were like modeled to look like Legos. But you can see this Lego T-Rex here, and then a Lego figure here. I like having the pictures with the Legos. 0 out of 10 proposal. Too much pro, not enough posal. Well, okay, but I don't know. I have some problems with that rating, but how we doing today, Ryan? What's up? This place. So, this is my favorite... Oh, hold on, let me shrink myself. This is my favorite dinosaur, the Parasaurolophus, and Kyler very well knows that. So, initially, we took pictures of this. Like, Saturday, we did mostly water park. A little bit of rides before that, and we saw this, and I was like, oh my god. And I took a picture with this, but this is the exact place that Kyler proposed to me. He said, you know, let's take a picture of you pointing at this again, like the next day. And he had the kiddo film. I need a better version of the video, but yeah, no, I was like, it's funny because I was like doing the pose again, And then, like, Kyler points a little bit, and then he gets down on one knee, and then he does the proposal, and I'm like, oh my god, teared up a bit. But yeah, no, I was surprised. I was surprised, very happy. Of course, I said yes. Kyler is the sweetest person, the most caring person I've ever known, and I love him absolutely much. So Kyler, thank you for choosing to stay with me for the rest of our lives. But yeah, it was a very sweet proposal. Yeah, that made my day a lot, and I just didn't expect it, because the Legoland trip was, you know, it was initially like, you know, birthday trip for the kiddo, but, you know, there was the double secret surprise there, so I left the park a very happy woman. So yeah, and then, what's this other picture? Oh yeah, our hotel room. The hotel rooms are cool. Ours was like adventure themed, and they would have Lego figures throughout it too. And this was the fit for the proposal. But yeah, but yeah. So overall, it was a good moment, very, very wonderful moment. Yeah, the kiddo knew beforehand too. Like literally, I feel like literally everyone knew about this except me, which of course I'm not supposed to know. It's supposed to be a surprise, but they were in on it. And the funny thing too, because, like, I visited Kyler and the kiddo the day before. Like, I went to their house the day before to, like, you know, talk about plans and stuff. And this fucking thing, the ring box, or ring ball, we would say, was sitting on the counter. And I looked at it, and I just thought it was for the kiddo, because the kiddo also loves Pokemon. But I didn't want to ask anything. I didn't want to point it out. I was like, okay, yeah, that's probably hers. But yeah, they got me. They got me. You got me, Kyler. But yeah, now's the time to confess that you knew too. God, imagine that. But yeah. So yeah, wonderful time. Absolutely wonderful. For Legoland, yeah, I would totally go again. It is weird though, because for all the restaurants there, you have to reserve, even for the breakfast. Like, because initially when you go to hotels, it's like, you know, complimentary breakfast. But then they're like, oh, you had to make a reservation beforehand, but we can still seat you. And it's like, what? We did also eat at this, they had like a Dragon's Den or something kind of restaurant that we ate at dinner the night before. We had burger, very good. You were able to take pictures of me with the ring behind my back. Yeah, I know, like, I was cooking for Kyler one day, and he was holding, like, the original ring box, like, behind me. And the whole time I'm cooking, not bothering to look behind. I don't know, because, like, I'm focused on cooking. I do wonder, like, I was like, what if I did turn around? He's like, oh, probably would have, you know, what did you say? Would have, like, played it off, like, oh, yeah, suppose I would propose, right? Or something like that. But yeah, no, Kyler is a sneaky. He's a sneaky little cheeky breaky. Told me to anticipate it. Okay, yeah. But luckily for him, I didn't turn around. But yeah, that was funny. The one ring to rule them all. No, absolutely. You know what the other funny thing is too? Wait, Kyler, can I tell them? Can I tell them about, like, you know, when you bought the ring? Cause that's pretty funny as well. Luckily for him, I said yes. I know, right? But of course I would. Sure, okay. So we went ring shopping one day, and we were looking around. I tried out a few rings at this one store at the mall, and I settled for this one because, like, I like gold, and the gemstone is red. It's a ruby because I also like red. That's, like, my second favorite color, and it has, like, some diamonds encrusted on there too. And I didn't want the jewel to be too big because I don't want it to stand out too much, but I do like the two other rubies here. But anyways, so we were trying that on, and we're like, great. Or, like, the lady, the jeweler was like, great. Let me get your number and stuff. We'll keep in touch. And I forgot to get, like, my ring size. So, like, we left the store to get boba, and then we came back because we're like, oh shit, we should get the ring size. So from there, I thought we were done. And I had an appointment to go to afterwards, but but yeah, anyways, I would meet up with Kyler again after, but I had to go to my appointment. So Kyler was left alone back at home, or so I thought. So he rushed back to the store, like, I think it was literally an hour later, just to buy the ring. And the jeweler was surprised. She's like, wow, I didn't think you'd be back that fast. So, he bought it. Or, I mean, well, they arranged for it. They had to get the ring resized. But, yeah, no, he literally just bought it the same fucking day. But, yeah, no. I really do like this ring. It fits me. Oh, and yeah, I still have this leftover dragon fruit lemonade from Starbucks yesterday. Or, me and the kiddo got one, but the kiddo didn't like hers. Like, she only took, like, a sip with a straw, so I just, I have the second drink. Yeah, Kyler's a sneaky boy, yeah. Very clever. So, yeah, he's been planning this whole time, and very good results. I am very pleased. And hello, Elliot. How we doing today? What's up? Just sharing the news. I am now engaged. So yeah, but let's get to the game now. Very exciting. I'm gonna get married eventually. Yeah, Kyler's my fiancé. So yeah, the ring is right here. As for the marriage, I don't know. It'll take a while because, we just had the Legoland trip, so, obviously that's a bunch of money, so we'll see, but I'll keep you guys posted. And thank you. Kyler is a good man, I know. I'm lucky to have him in my life. Very awesome. Oh my god. Imagine if he got a ring that looked like the Omnitrix. Dude, that'd be sick. The matching, like, I think it's just the wedding bands that match. Like, engagement rings, or like the engagement ring, like, that's just for me. But, we were also looking at wedding bands. There was, like, this cool one where it's, like, you just, put it over this, but it's, like, flowers encasing this thing. But, I don't know if we're going with that, but we will work on that later. I have to look more into getting his own wedding ring too, because of course, obviously, I'm new to all this. So, yeah, and it's funny too because I was like, because my parents told me that they got their ring in LA at the jewelry district, and I was like, hey, what if we go there for ring shopping after Legoland? And he's like, oh yeah, that'd be a great idea, but I didn't. Of course, I didn't fucking know that he already had the ring for me. So yeah. How long have we been dating? I'd say like 9-10 months. But yeah, this one's a keeper for sure. This is my second time getting married. You're funny. You're very funny. Yeah, no. Yosuke doesn't count. But yeah, let me go ahead. It is time to actually get into the game. Let me open that. Let me open game. I don't remember if it... Gotta start learning the violin. Yeah, Kyler, if you look at the Discord server, if you look in general, everyone's been talking about the wedding and congratulating, and I guess this is gonna be a cosplay wedding now. Everyone's gonna show up in cosplay. But yeah, Ryan here will show up as a femboy playing violin absolutely terribly, and I am all here for it. Who's gonna be Preminger, though? You're supposed to be Preminger! And fucking launch yourself into the cake. But, here we go. Let's, okay. Let me just make sure this is the right one. You'll be both. You can multitask. Ah, there you go. There you go. Alright. Oh, shit. Oh, no, don't open without me. Ah! There it is. Hold on, I gotta adjust. Alright. And I will adjust my face cam as needed. But yeah, so last time on... That is the right one. Yes, it is. Version 0.8. Hell yeah. Yeah, I had to rename it version 0.4 just because I was following your instructions. Oh, hold on. Ah! I don't want to get in the way of the opening theme. Hold on, where am I? But yeah, last time on Suzumiya Haruhi no Chokuretsu, Chapter 3 was the haunted piano. Basically, like, there was a student that died or something, and we had to help them graduate. I think that was it. I vaguely remember the graduation ceremony. But yes, I think there was also a barbecue? Or was that the chapter before? I don't know. My memory's a little hazy, even though I just checked the VODs a little bit. I've been waiting for this too, though. The new chapter is called Big Mum Flower, so we'll see what that's about. Both of those things happen. Okay, good. I wasn't imagining that. Alright, perfect. People dying and having to be helped to graduate reminds you of Angel Beats, right? Yeah, especially with that piano. Yeah, I think Angel Beats took a page from Chokuretsu here. God, Angel Beats is so good. I kind of want to rewatch it. We should rewatch it, Kyler. That was a good anime. Spoiler. Yeah, sure. No, man, that's literally the whole plot of Angel Beats. But here we are. All right, it's time. Are you guys ready for the new chapter? I certainly am. It is good. We can watch it. Yay! I'm all for it. Alright. But yeah, also, how have you guys been? Most importantly, I missed you guys. Oh. Here, I'll make myself a little bigger. There we go. I am Haruhi. You don't remember most of the Angel Beats, but do remember it being good. Yeah. I liked the band. And also, TK is the best character. Oh, wait, hold on. I also want to show off. The kiddo got me a necklace. It's this medallion thing. We got matching ones. She got one with a blue jewel, and I was thinking it's like Dante and Virgil. And then Kyler was thinking the same thing. Did you get any further in Devil May Cry 3, Kyler? Oh, and we also finished watching the Devil May Cry Netflix series last night on the Discord server. It's interesting. Dante, you know, still jokey and one-linery. I love how he's written. Lady, on the other hand, she swears so much. She's like a little edgelord. And also, I don't know, like, she's just not... This isn't the lady I know, especially because she hasn't abandoned her name. The backstory is also a little different, but I'm not going to get too much into that. But she's okay being called Mary, and Dante just calls her Lady just because he neglects to remember her name. Oh yeah, I'll increase the game volume. It's just because the opening was like, really loud. Still better than DMC with Dante? Absolutely! Yeah, fuck that reboot. That is, like, that's edgelord Dante too. We can't have Dante also be edgy. No thanks. But how are we doing today, Hector? What's up? Oh my god. But yeah, I was surprised. I was surprised with how they ended the series, or the season. Season 2 has been greenlit. And they just dropped a whole lot of stuff at the end of the Devil May Cry Netflix series, and I'm looking forward to it. And well, I'm not gonna elaborate, but I appreciate that they're acknowledging more of DMC2. That's all I'm gonna say. You're thinking about your Miku outfit coming in tomorrow. Damn, that was fast. Hell yeah, man. Yeah. Hector here is gonna show up as Miku at the wedding. It's been a while, but you started to continue Callie's playthrough of P3R. Would like to play P3R for yourself one day too, though. I would also like to play it myself, but I still want to play FES first. But nice. Alright, I'm sorry. Let's get to it. Got it! This has to be the work of aliens! Because I'm not saying it was aliens, but it was aliens. Oh, that's right, there is voice acting in this. I think Lady Mary is a good character, it's just she's basically a different character than Game Lady. No, but that's why I have a problem. Like, okay, they wrote her interesting. She would have been good as a standalone character, but I don't like that she's not our lady. I don't like that. Like, bro, what did they do with my Devil May Cry? But yeah. Anime ain't canon though, right? I don't think it is. As for like the original anime, that might be canon because Patty's there. Also, I didn't realize, but very small detail, but the lady in the diner is the same one that's in the diner from the 2007 anime, which I thought was pretty cool. But yeah, I don't know. I am kind of... that they made Lady a fucking sailor mouth. She's such a potty mouth, man. Every 10 seconds she swears. Like, chill. But yeah. Yeah, I think this anime is an alternate universe. And it's all like, oh, government bad. But yeah. You're finally gonna see the Minecraft movie on Wednesday. Enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it. It is fun. It's a fun movie. It is pretty silly, but I enjoyed it. Let's see, the new Seven Wonders. Oh wait, it's voice acted. I'll just... I don't have to read it. Exactly, yeah, I saw someone comment, Vivzy Pop if she wrote Lady. That is exactly what this Netflix lady is. Loved when Dante entered the nether. Yeah, right? Oh. I miss when this game would have, like, Mikuru's sprites just kind of spazzing out. And that's right, yes, Killen's Japanese voice actor is also Joseph Joestar's Japanese voice actor. Like, young Joseph. Which is funny. Oh, right. I don't have a link to the pre-stream video, but Steel Ball Run! How do we feel about that being announced? I was surprised. Like, I was just in the car with Kyler and I look at the Discord and it's like, Steel Ball Run Real! And I'm like, holy fuck! But yeah, I'm surprised. Well, I mean, I had a feeling they were, because usually David Productions, like, and the whole JoJo Day thing, every 2 years, there's always, like, you know, that announcement for a new season. So I was like, maybe they will. So that's cool. That's true. Where are the stars on his pants? Maybe it's too much for them to animate, but yeah, dude, that's not right. Your theater's gonna have a chicken jockey showing of Minecraft on 420. Oh my god. I think that's so funny they're doing chicken jockey screenings for the Minecraft movie. Funny that they're doing it on 420 as well. That's totally intentional. But yeah, I'm excited for Steel Ball Run. Yeah. Ooh, this is gonna be great. I like that they use the color schemes. Like those color schemes for Johnny and Gyro, I feel like are generally accepted throughout the fandom, so good. I didn't want them to use fucking moldy ass Gyro from Eyes of Heaven. How many of them are gonna show up high at the chicken jockey showing? There probably will be a lot. This is gonna be the motivation for you to finally finish Stone Ocean. You never finished? Damn, dude. Yeah, finish it. Excuse me. Oh, Spazzy Mikuru. I was gonna call her Miku. I mean, you could call her Miku, but you gotta finish your rewatch in Spanish. Ooh, that does sound like a fun rewatch. Do it. I love this goofy ass music too. They sample a speak and spell on this track. Yeah, I thought I heard like voice samples. Interesting. Do you know what they sample? One sec. I absolutely love hearing like sample origins from like video game music or even just like regular music, because samples are just so fun to look at. You're gonna get your outfit tomorrow and think, hope this doesn't awaken anything in me. It totally will. Be prepared. The voice acting is pretty low anyways. basically just them pressing letters and having it say stuff, but it does say SOS. Wait, SOS, SOS. Ah, totally intentional for the SOS brigade, huh? That's cool.
本館の踊り場にこのコマを置いてあるわ。
Ah, the test of courage.
一人ずつ
Classic
15
anime
分くらい間隔を空けてスタートして。
slice of life school stuff.
このコマを持って帰ってくるの。一人で校舎の中を歩いていくんですか？
せめてペアとかにしないか。
ダメよ。暗いのをいいことに妙な気を起こすバカが出るかもしれないじゃない。
ちょっと待て。なぜそこで俺を睨む？おい谷口。
Oh, what the
あれ
heck?
だ。
無駄ですね。彼らには我々の言葉は届いていないようです。
そう。どうして
Forgot he said woo like that. Woo. I love that.
助けてください。
朝比奈さん。
Okay, I think that's the end of the intro part. Oh yeah, see, it's weird. It's weird that they play the opening again, but I guess it's to make it really feel like you're watching the anime for each episode. Now it's time for my voice acting. Oh. What's with that? You're yawning like an idiot. I didn't realize you could gauge someone's intelligence with a single yawn. It may be summer vacation, but after being at this since early morning, I'm sleep deprived. One top of that, Jonko, what is this? What is this error I see here? No. Well, I'm hoping it's not as bad as Hakuoki or Persona 4 Arena. You know? Okay, alright. Bro, yeah, we're gonna roast you. Every grammar error I see, it's like, but it's okay. It's okay. At least this isn't like, you know, professional stuff. Wait a minute, hold on, I'm sorry. My face shouldn't be blocking the cute little sprites here. There we go. You went through so many checks and yet, yeah, dude, like how many fucking checks? Ridiculous. How dare you call yourselves translators? Nah, but yeah. I'll roast you for that on. Funny. But yeah. No, it's just... Oh, I have to say, my medicine time, hold on. But yeah, like, with Hakuoki especially, I'm especially annoyed with the Hakuoki grammar errors because Hakuoki Chronicles of Wind and Blossom is a re-release and combination of Kyoto Winds and Edo Blossoms, right? And they said that they would fix any errors and stuff, translation errors. And yet they didn't. There's still so many fucking spelling and grammar errors. Like, I always have to point that out. And they make great drinking game prompts too. But yeah. Release version 0.8.1. Yeah. I'm gonna clear you guys for your spelling and grammar errors. I demand it. But yeah. No, it's all good. At least I know what you guys are trying to say. So on top of that, I've spent the whole day going from one absurd situation to the next. It's only just past 10, you know? Oh, it would have been only just past 10, but I've been ranting. Or not ranting, I've been sharing some informazione with you guys. You're not a little kid anymore. The night's only just getting started. For all the ruckus she's caused throughout the day, she's still so full of energy. I wish she'd use that excessive energy to pick up trash off the street or something. There are just 2 left. Haruhi raised her voice all of a sudden. You're gonna sleep before your manager invites you to play Overwatch 2 again? Damn, you play Overwatch 2 with your manager? That's cool. But yeah, alright. I appreciate you dropping by though. I hope you have a lovely rest of your night. Get a good night's rest, and we will catch you later. See ya. You played until 6 AM yesterday? Dang, dude, that's crazy. And what, it's like... It's like 2 a.m. over there? Damn, dude, that's funny. You're such a terrible boss. Nah, that's how you get promoted. Keep up the good work. Yeah, have a good night. For reals. She even went out of her way to pose with 2 fingers sticking out. Not Marvel rivals? I know, right? Shame, shame.
2 left? 2 left of what?
Abnormalities of which the Computer Society experienced, and we are yet to investigate. That's how many there are.
Exactly right, Koizumi.
Haruhi nodded in satisfaction. Oh no, she's getting focused. In Invincible, what does your brain default to calling the main character? Invincible or Mark? Mark. Because it's shorter to say. And also because us as the viewers already know that he's Mark, so whether he's in his Invincible, you know, persona or not, it's like, he's still Mark. Yeah.
We got 4 things out of them.
Okay, you do bring up a good point though, because when referring to his dad, I do say Omni-Man. It's funny. It is funny, but I think part of that is also because although we do see, you know, we know things about Omni-Man, but at the same time, like, there's still like that kind of distance from him where it's like, we're calling you Omni-Man. It's like, we're not on a first name basis. Or it's also because he's older and it's like, that's Mark's dad. It like, when you're watching Invincible, you feel like you're his friend or whatever. I don't know. Like, it feels like you're supposed to be like right there with Mark, so it's like, that's his dad. We'll call him Omni-Man. I don't know. Like, because, you know, like, I always thought it was weird how it's like, some people call like parents by the first name or whatever. I don't like that, but yeah. Had to know if you thought that way too, because you've been bouncing that around in your head. Okay, yeah, but see? Hey, there we go. Yeah, and I think generally everyone just likes to refer to him as Omni-Man just because, well, you know, he's like this very powerful being, and it's like, oh yeah, ooh, it's Omni-Man, but like, you know, if you just call him Nolan, it's like, yeah, he just sounds like some dude. I think that's also kind of part of it, but yeah, I don't know. The general consensus is Omni-Man, and then everyone just calls Mark Mark.
The first was the impossible Class 110.
The second was the music room piano that plays by itself. The incident at the gym wasn't one of the 4, so...
Koizumi, what else was left?
One was about the pool eerily glowing in the night, which I guess we just saw. The other was one's doppelganger appearing from a mirror in the entryway late at night. Ooh. It's those 2 which are yet to be investigated. Not sure yet how to address the parents of your students, whether their first name or Mr. or Mrs. X. I think, well, because you don't personally know them, I think, you know, Mr. or Mrs. whatever, I think would be appropriate. Because it's like, you know, presenting as a formal professional, it's like, refer to them here. Otherwise, first name, or if they give you the clear first name basis. That's what I would do.
Thanks, Koizumi.
It sounded like the back and forth between a company executive and their secretary.
I can't even imagine going home without investigating these 2. Besides, there's no way you could sleep without knowing the underlying truths, right?
Yeah, the focus is getting stronger. It really does seem like Haruhi wants to stay the night at school. I know Haruhi is always serious, but still. I was hoping it was just a joke anyway. It would seem we still have a bit of time when it comes to the mirror and the entryway.
Good point. You had to look at the mirror at exactly 22 seconds past 2:22 a.m., right?
2. In that case, we'll do our investigation of the pool first. Staying the night at school? She truly is insane, right? Who would do that? But are you sure it's okay for us to go to the pool without permission? Bruh, you're already staying overnight at school. You're asking this now? What are you talking about, Mikuru? In a sense, we're doing this for the school. What? How do you... I'm gonna go with what? Like, say there were an evil ghost inhabiting the pool. A student might end up getting hurt, right? We're just trying to prevent that from happening. Therefore, a little bit of recklessness ought to be allowed. Don't you dare rattle off such an absurdly far-fetched argument like it's a fact of life. Mikuru noises moment. I know, she always makes the funny noises. You saw Haruhi do the hair flip on one of her sprites. Kawaii. I know. I remember one of these VODs, someone was like, oh, you're hot, like, cause I was in the Haruhi cosplay too, and it's like, do the hair flip, and I'm like, yeah, I'll do that. It was funny. A very brief funny thing. There's a ton of chibi animations that aren't used too. Really? Huh, it's always interesting to hear about cut content, like sprites and stuff, in games. But yeah, Haruhi truly is a menace. I see. Asahina, please don't take her Asahina, please don't take her too seriously. I remember someone from the team was saying like, oh, we wanted to try to cut back on the seriouslys because I kept playing the fucking Yosuke line. I will never stop. Seriously? I will stop at nothing. Yeah. Always, I always play the clip because I don't know. That's just my thing now. But a ghost in a pool is fairly standard. And then there's the eerie light, which I'm quite curious about. You're free to be curious, but if you start getting any weird ideas again... I think the pool's mysterious glow is evidence that something's being planned with it. Hey... A plan, you say? What sort of plan might you mean? I like how they're both doing the the hand to the chin. Let me think. Like aliens! Will you marry me, Nikki? Yes, I will. Fucking seriously? Imagine. So let's see, the main 5 all have running animations for all 4 directions that are completely unused, and Haruhi also has an alt-idle animation. Interesting, huh? Are one of you guys gonna do a video of like cut content from this game? I like seeing those cut content videos on YouTube. That's cool. Haven't documented them on TCRF yet, but gotta get around to it. You are good, yeah. Let me know when that video comes out because I will definitely watch it. They should have Fortnite dance animations. Oh yeah, definitely. I want to see them all default dance. Aliens with their sights set on invading Earth have secretly made it their base. Aliens, of all things? Not to mention, invading Earth? Looking forward to the analog horror story lurking behind the scenes of this game. Oh hell yeah, I'm all for it. That's right. Either way, that's so cheap. Nagato's like, what? I subconsciously turned my gaze and saw Nagato, who was silently reading a book. The girl I'm looking at is very much involved with aliens. In fact, she is an alien! Looking at her like this, you can't quite believe it. Even Naruto can't believe it. Cut content of Koizumi's unnatural death. He's got the hyper-realistic blood coming from his eyes. If I take the 1,000 odd assumptions required to even humor such an idea, why would they inhabit somewhere so conspicuous if they're trying to be secretive? Surely they'd try to blend in with human society, wouldn't they? Alright, so where do you think they are? Like, living in an apartment outside a train station or something. That's impossible. How can you be so sure? Because that's boring. But it's the truth. Bro. Someone show Haruhi Men in Black, right? Exactly. They do hide in mundane places. The way I think of it, aliens who have come to invade Earth are laying eggs and reproducing in the pool. What the fuck? Oh, Haruhi. Eggs? Those eggs glow in the water, which lures out witnesses like the Computer Society. Their hiding mother eats the human sacrifice and uses them as nutrition for her children. Haruhi she has such a vivid imagination. You gotta love it. Not the oviposition. Yes, the oviposition. Oh yeah, that caught her attention. Now you're just being too absurd. Does Okaru know that yet? Damn, dude. Fucking dawned it on him. I think Haruhi would have a field day with Dandadan. First off, by your theory, all the witnesses should have been eaten. Yep, it's perfect, if I do say so myself. So perfect that I'm sure there'll be a Hollywood adaptation before long. You think so too, right, Yuki? Haruhi's fantasies continue to develop however she sees fit. At this rate, we might actually be attacked by aliens. Haruhi having a field day with DDD. Yes. Alright, we shall talk. I've been thinking, aren't the data life forms a type of alien? The intent of that question is unclear. Bruh. Someone tell Haruhi that bioluminescence provides no evolutionary advantage to eggs. Yeah, I know, huh? ISO map time, let's go. Yeah, I like interacting with the characters here. Firstly, the scope of the word alien must be determined. What do you mean? All life forms that inhabit the universe can be considered aliens. However, the alien as Earth humans imagine them hold physical characteristics that... don't worry about it. I shouldn't have asked such a weird question. Dandadan is the kind of story that SOS would desperately try to keep Haruhi from reading. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. The stuff that happens in that series, crazy. Daijobu. Everything Daijobu okay. I see. They get multiple lines, right? The aliens that Haruhi Suzumiya desires are closer to an image than a definition. In other words, Haruhi's fantasy, right? Well, that makes things even more helpless. Okay, yeah, there's at least 2 lines. Okay, we'll talk to Haruhi herself. Other than aliens, it's also hard to rule out underground civilizations being responsible. Why would people from underground civilizations show up in a school pool? To take over humanity and rule over the above-ground world, of course. They might have evolved from dinosaurs or insects. What's the end goal for SOS anyway? Babysit Haruhi until she dies of old age? I mean, I guess they really just want to make sure she doesn't destroy the world or anything with her reality writing powers. So that's why they keep her satisfied with all her crazy requests and stuff. But Haruhi herself sets their goal as, let's investigate stuff. Ooh, the paranormal. That's what she thinks the SOS Brigade is for. Or something like that. Well, whatever the case may be, they won't let us down. I don't follow anything you're saying. Can't you use that imagination for something else? Aliens or underground civilizations? I'm torn. Well, have it your way then. At Burger King.
Are aliens real?
Aren't you the one who should be knowledgeable about that stuff? You haven't solved those mysteries in the time you're from.
That's classified.
Naturally. Guess I'll have to head into the future pondering all this stuff myself.
It's no good. I can't tell you.
I haven't said anything yet.
Oh,
She's really not cut out for negotiating, huh? Koizumi. You've been oddly quiet. What's going on? Oh, I was merely thinking about some things. Thinking, huh? Is there really any point thinking about things at this stage? I don't think we can ever know what's going on until we look for ourselves. You may very well be right. Oh, alright, there we go, that's it. Please excuse me for a moment. Using Haruhi's climax of enthusiasm as an opportunity, Koizumi casually stood up. From there, he took a series of natural flowing motions, leaving the room. Natural flowing motions? What does he mean by that? However, in the precise moment of Koizumi's exit, I noticed his eye signal. As much as I may not want to admit it, I knew what he was trying to tell me. And so, I slightly cleared my throat and stood up. I'm also gonna step out and use the restroom. I think we all know what Kyon means by that.
what? You should get stuff like that out of the way ahead of time.
Yeah. Now if Koizumi wasn't actually signaling at me, I'll have been made fun of for nothing. With these thoughts in my mind, I headed out of the club room. You're just imagining Koizumi doing the hands of Squidward movement? Oh man, now I need to see that. As expected, when I left the club room, Koizumi was there waiting for me. So, do you want me for something? Ooh, he wants you alright. I'm very glad you noticed. To be honest, I almost wanted to pretend I didn't. I deeply apologize if I've inconvenienced you. As Koizumi bowed his head with an easy smile, I lost my motivation to complain. So, what do you want? Koizumi's face suddenly turned quite serious as he opened his mouth to speak. There is one thing in particular that's bothering me. Here we go again. Oh, my eyes are deceiving me. I thought this was like a period. It's just one thing after another. Don't you ever run out of material? Instead of drip feeding me concerns, I'd prefer you just give me a whole list. As much as I would like to do so, unfortunately, the situation is developing without consideration of our wishes. I get it. I was just complaining a little. Well, I certainly understand how you feel. So, what's this thing that's bothering you? That would be the situation we find ourselves in. Our situation? Isn't it a little late to be bringing that up? I wouldn't have brought you out here if there wasn't a new development, of course. What happened in the gymnasium just now? Huh? Didn't you find it somehow different from the previous cases? Different from the others? No? I felt an intense discomfort. In what way? So far, we've seen several cases of alternate space appearing throughout the school. At a glance, they seem entirely isolated, as if there's no underlying pattern. But are you able to see any common circumstances behind them all? Common circumstances? No, there were. Certainly, whenever alternate space appeared, there was always that. The data life forms, huh? Indeed. Koizumi gave a serious nod. As I recall, unlike the first two cases, they weren't connected to the gymnasium situation. Could it be that Nagato just never told us so? That is a possibility. However, there are further points that don't add up to me. For example, in the first two alternate spaces, we could clearly see the influence of Miss Suzumiya's words. However, the alternate space that broke out in the gymnasium was somehow different. Not to mention the fact it wasn't mentioned in any of the Computer Society's testimonies. That's true. I find it hard to rationalize the current situation as Miss Suzumiya's power alone. I can't help but feel that perhaps some other being is involved. Some other being? Come on now, give me a break. How to be alone is already too much. If some other nuisance has gotten involved, we're done for. I likewise hold that there's a high probability it's nothing more than a baseless worry. But there is one thing that's true and certain. I don't even want to hear it. Not that it's gonna stop you. The abnormal situation around this whole school is only continuing to worsen. I somehow knew as much, even if I didn't want to hear it spoken. Did I tell them? Oh, the Ninjago ride. Oh my god. I can't do the gestures, but so oh, I have to tell Duncan, but there is actually a Bionicle. There's only one Bionicle thing in the whole park, and it's like a Bionicle it's kind of like the Disney teacup ride. But it's like a Bionicle, like you spin and stuff, and it was funny because me, Kyler, and the kiddo were all pretending to bomb. Oh, you gotta run? Alright, but thank you for dropping by, Jonko, and thank you once again for letting us know that Chapter 4 is out. Great so far. I'm enjoying the translation, except for that one error. Not kidding, but yeah. Have a lovely rest of your night or day, wherever you are, and we'll catch you later. See ya. But yeah, so there's that's the only Bionicle thing. I think they replaced most of the Bionicle stuff with Ninjago, because that's the big Lego TV series that they have now. Not counting like the movies or anything, but yeah. How can he run if the running animations are unused? But yeah, anyways, so the Ninjago ride. So it's like a 3D kind of thing, or actually 4D, because like they have like fans blowing at you and stuff, or like heat for when they're throwing fire at you. But basically, you use hand motions to make it like you're throwing like fireballs or lightning bolts or whatever. And the diagrams that they have before you get on the ride, the second one in particular has it so that your arm is outstretched in a certain way that, you know, certain Germans might condone with. And Kyler's like, oh my god, we gotta take pictures with that. And I like, there's like some picture of me pointing at the thing, but I still need to get those pictures. It's a very sus salute. Yeah. Yeah. No, and legit, the person in the demonstration diagram thingy is doing the thing. While they have that posted, right? Yeah, Kyler's like joking, oh, Elon Musk must have taken a page from these guys. But yeah. It was a fun ride though. You know, like they had like, you go on like this little cart thing. It's like a little ride. And then like you have these screens up ahead. You wear 3D glasses, and then you're supposed to get rid of like the enemy warriors and stuff. But our score thing was broken. Like, our scores weren't showing, and like at the end of the ride, usually they show like pictures of like everyone on the ride and like what your total scores were. And it's like, oh, if you get this amount or up, you're a master of the spin jutsu or whatever. But we didn't see our pictures on there and no score, so that was too bad. It was just a Ninjago reference, I swear, guys. Yeah, right. So yeah, we got a kick out of that. And also, like, I forgot her name, but that one character with the short bob cut, Kyler, like, every time she shows up, Kyler's like, look, Dominique, that's you. And then, like, we even had pictures of me with, like, the Lego statues of her or the diagrams. Maybe Legoland was trying to get pics of people in sus poses. Oh, that was their plot all along. But yeah, fun stuff. I somehow knew as much, even if I didn't want to hear it spoken. From here on out, there's a higher chance of more dangerous phenomena. Good grief. It's been tough enough as it is. If it gets any worse... I suddenly feel the urge to complain about it to Haruhi. We'll need to start acting more cautiously than we have been up until this point. I'll try to impart that to Miss Asahina and Miss Nagato as well. Now we just need to deal with Haruhi, huh? Is Haruhi imagining problems again? You bet she is. That is the whole game. Or like the whole series. But yeah. You know, just shenanigans. We gotta pick up after her. Indeed. I'll leave that to you, our expert when it counts. Why do I have to be the anti-Haruhi unit? It's a matter of being the right person in the right place. Well, I don't have any weird powers like you or Nagato, and Asahina certainly isn't a very reliable Haruhi stopper. If being careful were enough to stop things, there wouldn't be any trouble in the first place. We ended up getting back quite late thanks to our strategy meeting. You both took quite a long time, huh? Any detours on the way back? It was a relief that Haruhi wasn't in as bad a mood as I expected. I know, huh? Think it's crazy that there's a character that goes by Luce, who's the 2025 Catholic Jubilee mascot. Just see so many cosplay of that. Oh yeah, that one. I know, I remember when that first blew up. Cause I was like, wow, now we had the power of God and anime on our side. Remember, Kyon, all it takes is the right place and the right food. Well, Kyon did have to go to the bathroom, didn't he? The bathroom. Sorry. As a result of our discussion, we drew out our plan like this. In order to convince Haruhi that everything going on in the school is total nonsense, we'll make up an unnatural phenomenon that we think will capture her interest. And there was a barbecue last chapter. It's all connected, right? Yes, this truly was a dream barbecue. Right. Like we're working behind the scenes on a test of courage. All we need is for Haruhi to enjoy it without finding out. Worst case scenario, she ends up believing it was all fabrication, and that's good too. A strategy where either outcome is wonderful. Alright then, let's get going. We've gotta investigate that pool. Haruhi then stood up and appeared to think to herself a little. Is something wrong? Do you also need to use the restroom? Not at all. I was just feeling a little hungry is all. Late night snack. I see. A late night snack, huh? That's not a bad idea, Yuki. Distraction. Very well. In that case, we'll split into two groups. Pool investigation and shopping. Now it's your turn to go to the bathroom. Please hold on for a moment, Miss Suzumiya. Koizumi raised his hand at the perfect moment. Is there some kind of issue? Personally, I'd like to do another investigation within the school. Excuse me. Within the school again? Isn't it a bit sudden for that? A real unnatural phenomenon really ought to occur at night. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah. Even if nothing happened during the day, the circumstances are different now. Naturally, this is just Koizumi's diversion. In fact, during our conversation earlier... I believe it's time to make our move. You want to do an investigation with Haruhi? Me too. I like investigating. What do you want to do? At this rate, it could already be too late to avert what may happen at the pool. In that case, we should keep Miss Suzumiya away from the pool as best we can. I suppose we can call it preparation for that end. I gotta be Haruhi? Okay, so you gotta be my Kyon. Sounds fun in theory, but in practice sounds very stressful. Yeah, especially knowing that you absolutely have to make sure Haruhi's pleased. Because if she gets angry in any way, it's like, ah, shit. And that's why ignorance is bliss. I don't know what you're gonna do, but I don't want to deal with any extra hassle. Unlike you, I'm a regular human through and through, after all. You're up for the job? Hey, future cosplay then, right? Well, I'm up for it too. Yes, sir. Oh my, how cold. I was hoping that you'd want to help by all means. What exactly are you getting at? That's how the conversation went. According to Koizumi, in order to keep Haruhi far from the pool, we'll implement a trick within the school. Of course, there's no way we can tell her directly. Cosplay photo shoot incoming. Aha, you know it.
Alright, I'll leave the in-school investigation to you, Koizumi.
Yes, she's getting distracted.
The rest of us will handle investigating the pool and buying late-night meals.
Time for the late-night Mickey D's. Mac tonight.
It's gonna be a long night, so we need to make sure we're well prepared.
A long night. Huh. It really will be. Yes, I absolutely will save. Thank you very much. Gonna save right here. Yeah, that's the fun thing about DS. I can just touch the screen or just like the quick mouse. Let's see. You are going with Koizumi.
俺は
Okay. You're going to shop. And you're going to pool. Yeah, there we go. I think we're gonna do that. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's right. I think Haruhi could get pretty distracted by Kyon. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I think we could do that. Actually, what would happen if I go to the
俺
pool?
はこれかな
Actually, yeah, maybe we should do poolside. This game is basically Gaslight the girl boss. So true, huh? Yeah, I think the fun thing about this game is depending on like where you place characters, you can get different interactions. So that's cool. Yeah, fuck it. Let's distract Haruhi with Kyon.
よしこれで行こう
Thought she was supposed to stay away from the pool. No, she's gonna check out the pool. But I get. Oh wait, no, Mikuru. I'm getting Mikuru to get the shopping and stuff. I think what we want is for her to keep away from the. We're unable to stop her from looking. Yeah. Koizumi gave a vague warning that we should move cautiously. But that doesn't mean I have any clue exactly how I should move. Despite my best efforts to use my cranial nerves to wish things would get better, our Lord Brigade Chief was cheerfully heading towards her objective. Hey Kyon, get a move on! I'm hurrying plenty enough as it is. Make sure to go down the stairs 2 steps at a time. It was like this from the start to finish. She really wanted to get there as soon as possible. You sure you don't just want to call it quits? Huh? You're still saying that? Well, it's late. The teacher on night duty is probably about to start their patrol. We're not exactly the swimming club. If we're found in there, we'll be in a lot of trouble. At any rate, it's dangerous to let Haruhi near the scene right now. Yeah, so I guess whatever's happening in the gym is supposed to be our natural phenomenon, so I guess we want to keep her away from that. If something strange actually happened for her to witness, it'd be a total mess. Abnormalities are already occurring easily enough. We'll deal with patrol when the time actually comes. If you dawdle, I'll leave you behind. Whoops. Wait. Oi, Haruhi. Oi, Haruhi! She's true to her word. She really is leaving me behind and running ahead towards the pool. Good grief. I guess I have no choice then. I'll have to divert Haruhi's attention a little sooner than I thought. Oi, Shinji! Takeshi to Hikari wa minakata ka? Shiranai na. Without any choice, and I really mean that, I accompanied her to the pool. Once we arrived, Haruhi crouched down by the poolside and stared at the water's surface. It looks to be normal water as of now. Of course. Why would it be anything else? So we're done here, right? Spoken like a true weeb. Yeah, that's what happens when I keep watching the Combustion is Awesome YouTube poops. We only just got here! You need to look out for suspicious movements in the water as well. It's no joke. If we sit around here for too long, something will happen. I need to do something right now to get Haruhi to leave. Well then, I'm really gonna have to rack my brain to deceive Haruhi this time, huh? Hey, I've been thinking. Maybe it was just some light that was reflecting off the pool's surface. Or the pool's surface? What's up with that childish theory? Just think about it. When we looked into the man-eating classroom and music room cases, they all turned out to have simple explanations. What happens if Haruhi finds a book on quantum physics? Ooh, well, things will get very interesting indeed. Not to mention, the only witnesses were those guys from the Computer Society. This is probably just something silly like those again. It was emitting light, you know. It must have been pretty bright. As I said, it was probably just the Computer Society misunderstanding what they saw. You're probably sick of hearing it, but it seems they're tired after pulling all-nighters. It's plain to see that they can't give a reliable testimony in their state. They have tired eyes, so they saw wrong. That's all there is to it. Listen here, Kyon. If you only ever focus on the past, you can never make progress. You must take each battle as if it's your first. What? She's starting to sound like a Sengoku era military commander. Have you never heard the phrase, "third time's the charm"? You're forgetting the phrase. What happens twice will happen thrice. Can't even remember what explanations they gave Haruhi for the previous incidents. I don't remember either, it's been that long. Whatever. If you keep letting your guard down like this, you'll miss the main event. That sounds just fine, to be honest. I'd definitely like to miss it. This pool is definitely suspicious. That's what my intuition is telling me. Can't you use that convenient intuition to intuit my suffering right now? That's the annoying thing. Weird things really are occurring all over the place. The fact that Haruhi's so-called intuition may be vindicated is a real headache. Actually, it's more like that intuition itself is what's making them happen in the first place. I wonder how warm the water is. And so, Haruhi suddenly took off her shoes and socks and stuck her feet in the water. Put those dogs away! Oh, it's just right. Neither too warm nor too cold. Good. Okay, good. Distraction. Marvelous. Come on, investigate the pool already. What exactly am I supposed to do?
Look, the net I brought is over there.
Net? You mean this bug net?
What else would I be talking about?
You know, Haruhi, what exactly are you expecting to happen when I scoop the bottom of the pool with this? Or with this?
We won't know until we try, right? Look, just do what I tell you.
Good grief. If I keep resisting like this, I feel like she'll throw me into the pool. Okay, we got a nice little cutscene in the goofy music. Or like, CG. I drove the long-handled net into the pool and swept it back and forth.
Make sure you're thorough.
Haruhi was dipping in the pool, splashing the water about. It honestly looked really refreshing.
Found anything?
Nothing at all. As if there's even anything to find.
Are you properly searching? I won't forgive you if you're not taking it.
If you're not taking it.
Seriously?
What does taking it
Seriously?
even mean if there's no meaning to what you're doing? Oh, the Haruhi team is just like, she's enjoying this. Not like I care, but aren't you going to help?
What? We don't need more than one person to handle something so simple.
No, that's not the point.
All I'm hearing from you is complaint after complaint. Just put your back into it and investigate.
Oh no, put your dogs away, damn it! That also, her legs kind of bent weird, what? What? That's cold!
See that? If you keep dawdling, you'll get soaking wet.
God damn it, cut it out! Well, at least it's distracting her.
That was fun.
I didn't find it fun in the slightest.
Alright, that's enough fooling around.
Hey, wait a second.
What?
What was the point of what you just made me do? What about the aliens?
Huh? There's obviously no way you could have caught an alien with that thing.
How dare she? Damn. The audacity. I'm going to complain. Now keep complaining. You were just making me waste my time from the start?
Well, it's not necessarily pointless, right?
It absolutely is pointless. After everything I did, all I found was a lump of chlorine. Hyun claiming it was just moonlight reflecting on the pool reminds you of Llamas with Hats, episode 5. Carl's explanations for the rip in reality. True.
The boys are always picking those up during swimming classes, aren't they? What's so great about picking something like that up?
Well, from here it looks like a weather balloon. I think it's just a lens flare and some dust. Yup, it does sound like that. Hey, don't change the subject.
Kyun, how long are you planning to hold on to that net?
You...
Huh? What?
No, it's nothing. How should I put it? I've long run out of energy to complain.
That said, I don't suppose there's going to be any sort of clear sign, huh? Like the water bursting up like a geyser or waves despite there being no wind.
I don't mind if it's just for a moment. Just glow already, damn pool. Everything Haruhi was saying just sounded like complaining to me. Say it again, Haruhi. This really is just another of the computer society's misunderstandings. It's too early to say so for sure. No, but there's no point if you're just gonna decide how things are by yourself. You're just saying that so you can get back to slacking off. I'll have you court-martialed. Damn. Since when were we part of the military? If you've got time to run your mouth, you should search the corners or the poolside. Seems she wasn't a fan of my persistent attitude. Good grief. I'd hardly call this slacking off. I feel like I'm getting dizzy from overwork. Hurry up and investigate. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so we got a subtopic. Cool. Chlorine. Oh. And we got wealth of knowledge, wet cloth. Oh, unable to respond. Fireworks, Mikuru's drink, toy phone, warabi mochi, glow stick. Cool. Alright, and that's our collection of distractions. Everyone from the in-school investigation, shopping, and pool groups gathered by the poolside. Koizumi met eyes with me and nodded with a smile. I don't get any joy from a man smiling at me, but at least it seems like everything's ready. I also really like this song. It's very anime slice of life. Very laid back. It's driving you crazy you can't remember what happened in chapters 2 or 3. Well, like Jonko confirmed, chapter 3 was the piano and the ceremony, like the graduation ceremony thing. Like, I need to graduate, and then the barbecue. But I don't know what happened in chapter 2. Well, there's always the VODs to look back at. How did things go by the pool? Did any aliens show up? It was absolutely hopeless. There wasn't even the slightest hint of them. This is how they treat me after I welcome them with open arms? Haruhi seemed very worked up. You also like the song, right? It's very relaxing. It's very nice. Kind of whimsical too. Maybe they noticed we were looking for them? Or maybe their activation period doesn't start until later. Haruhi glared at the water surface and groaned, as if thinking hard. Seems she has no intention of giving up on her alien invasion theory. By the way, Koizumi, I'm gonna need your report. Were there any ghosts? Haruhi asked, still staring into the pool. Unfortunately. I see. Well, if we found them so easily, all the work during the day would have been a waste of time. It's news to me that Haruhi apparently went through a lot of work. It looked to me like she was always acting on spinal reflexes, doing whatever she wanted. How about you patrol the school and make sure for yourself? Perhaps something interesting may happen. Koizumi tested Haruhi with those suggestive words, smile on face as ever. If you say it like that, it's obvious you planted something. Haruhi being Haruhi, she seemed to pick up on Koizumi's suggestion. Oh, that's what they were doing in the gym. That's why they needed her distracted at the pool. Haruhi. Alright, club. Today we're going to find out if 9/11 was an inside job. Oh my god, dude. Oh, something might happen, huh? With that, a smile crept to her face, like a brat who had just thought of a genius prank. I've decided. As Koizumi suggested, I'm gonna have a little search around the school building. And there she goes. As Haruhi said so, she turned her back to the pool and started walking to the main building. For once, I'm grateful for her spontaneity. You sure about this? You pretty much outright told her that you did some tampering. I believe it's better that way. Simply put, all we need is to get Miss Suzumiya's interest. As you can see, we've successfully managed to get her away from the pool by doing so. He's got a point. Haruhi willingly ran off to the school building. I guess we just need to keep delaying her as best we can, right? Alright, now we just need to deal with this precarious looking pool. Oh, you know what? They mentioned the fucking man-eating classroom. I think that's what happened in chapter 2. It's either that or chapter 1. I just remember there was like a class, like there was a classroom we went into and then there was like a mouth portal thingy. Or maybe that was chapter 1. It did happen at some point. Excuse me. Precisely. Right. I know it's sudden, Nagato, but... Nagato? I'm sure she was behind me a moment ago. Man-eating classrooms chapter 1. Oh, okay. Before I knew it, she was standing at the edge of the pool, staring at the surface. Nagato jump scare. Hey, what's going on? It has begun. Ah, shit. Here we go again. What? Right as Nagato's finger pointed at the pool surface. Bruh. The pool is glowing? And Haruhi conveniently misses it. Do not panic. The phase is shifting. Easier said than done. Gah! I couldn't help but look away due to the brightness. When I finally opened my eyes again... Oh my god, Mikuru is just fucking... What the hell? Just like the story, the pool was glowing an eerie fluorescent green. The pool is glowing! Yeah, I can see it too. Honestly, I wish I didn't have to see it. The pool's appearance had completely transformed right before my eyes. The chlorinated water that filled the pool was squirming around like a mollusk. For a second you thought Mikuru was the little sister. It does kind of look like her, huh? On top of that, it was heading this way and closing in on us. Nagato, this is... data life form. Well, I get that much, but what the hell is it trying to do? That would be... It seems it's not quite the time for a detailed explanation. Koizumi was right. Our surroundings were warping as if they were going limp. Just like before, the data life form or whatever was trying to create alternate space. This again? What matters is that we can't allow Miss Suzumiya to get close. It's a race against time. What do we do? Same thing as usual. Yeah, let's save. Right here. Alright. Yep, it's mopping time! I choose... Who will go with Haruhi? I think Koizumi should go with her, because he planted the thingy. I get the girlies with me. Alright. Let's see if I remember how to do this. Ah, hey. Look at my bonus. Alright, let's do this. Cool.
さてと
Potato.
やるか。ま、なんとかなりそうだな。
here. Accident! Ruh-roh, Raggy! That cost us a lot of time, huh? If we don't get back fast, we'll miss the spaceship landing. Let's hurry, Koizumi. Bro.
まずいなこりゃ。
しまった! I like the little UFO back here. Yeah. Try here. Bro. Watch me have to like do this again. Really wonder how much of the time limit is player controlled and how much is just what the game decides. Right? Shit, dude, where is it? Bruh. What's that? Oh, delay chance. Let's use... Let's do Mikuru's drink. Yeah, I'm trying to remember how this game works too. I'm just like clicking wherever. Then we have to distract her with these card distractions or whatever. Excuse me. There was a rather strange health drink purchased by the shopping group. Have you seen it already? I haven't. What was it? It seems to be a health drink that's good for the eyes, made with blueberries. Even the Computer Society members mentioned their eye strain after several all-nighters. So it's good for eye fatigue, huh? That was pretty thoughtful of her. I concur. But we won't be giving any to the Computer Society, guys. They're ours. Damn, bro.
うまくいったな。
Okay, cool. And that gives us more time. Bro, so I forget what the exclamation marks are supposed to mean. Or maybe maybe I'm supposed to like observe here more. Yeah, I'm not sure.
この辺か？
Bro, look around. And like, so goal is at least 5 points. Oh wait, look here. Accident! Oh, ruh-roh! If you keep on dawdling so much, you might get caught by the teacher on patrol. If they catch us, we'll lose a lot of time. Also, I never realized how fast the lift flaps were going. Let's hurry, Koizumi. Oh
まずい
no!
なこりゃ。
Bruh. I haven't even found anything yet. Maybe I should just like investigate how many reds there are, and I know Mikuru had like a good... Oh! Am I supposed to investigate these?
こっちか。
What the heck? But yeah, like Mikuru had like a good ability or something. I remember that much. Investigate this. Delay! Let's talk about let's talk about that chlorine.
これだ。 まくいったな。
Oh, that's not a story thingy. Alright. Yeah, I guess if it's a small green card, it's like, oh,
こっちか。
they'll just talk. Or they won't talk. Just a random topic. Bro, I'm so confused how this works.
こっちか。 この辺か？
No, stop that. Oh no, and another accident.
We're unlikely to run into the patrol at this point, right? Let's make a dash for the pool.
Oh. Oh my god, bro. Yeah, I don't remember what to do. If there was anything else I had to, like, press. You know what? We are running out of time. Maybe what I should do is go back to that place with the yellow exclamation marks. Oh, and then have Mikuru do something, because I know she had a good one. Let's see. Let's talk about unable to respond.
これだ。
That reminds me. I heard this about Nagato earlier.
Tell me later. Right now we need to prioritize meeting up with Kyon and the others. It's dark, so watch your step. Let's keep up the pace.
It seems my timing wasn't right.
Did you say something?
No, nothing at all. What? Bro.
うまくいったな。
Okay, sure. Alright. I'm so focused. I am focused. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Here, I'm gonna use the Mikuru thingy. Yeah, I'm like locked in. Come on, Kyon, where are you? There you are. Alright, let's use Mikuru. I think this should help us.
朝比奈さん、お願いします。
But I honestly, I don't remember what exactly this does. I just remember this does something. Lock in, Sigma. Wait. Oh, there it is. Jesus. Thanks, Mikuru.
次だ。
Oh, so I am supposed to search over here, huh? Shit, dude. Bro, so what the fuck? What am I pressing? Was there another button I was supposed to press? Bro,
この辺か？
this is not gonna work. Or, oh no, an accident.
We're almost at the pool. Let's make a dash for it.
Haruhi, shut the fuck up. Is this supposed to be like Minesweeper? Kind of? I honestly don't remember. We actually found fireworks earlier during our excursion to the shops.
Fireworks?
How about it? We could borrow the empty lot for the night.
Oh yeah. I guess there's no way we can set them off at school.
We're trying to hit the mines instead of avoid them, yeah. I think.
But I think we should hold off on that for tonight. We don't exactly have much time after all. We've also already done fireworks together.
I see.
Well, you've still got plenty more summer to go. I suppose we can do fireworks once more.
Then I shall see what I can do about organizing a location.
I'm counting on you, Koizumi.
Bruh. Maybe, yeah, I'm starting to think there is a second button, but I can't remember what. Yeah, I'm like pressing all my buttons, bro. Oh, the magnifying. Oh my gosh, hold on. I'm dumb. I totally forgot. Oh, wait. Look, look. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to do this again. The fuck? Shouldn't it be like one of these? Bruh, what? I don't understand. Alright, well, distract her again. We're gonna do toy phone.
売れた
Speaking of which, a cell phone. A cell phone? What? Oh, nice seconds too. No, it's nothing. I appear to be overthinking things. You sure? If you say so. I shouldn't reveal the trick in front of me, Miss Suzumiya. I came close to saying too much. What?
うまくいったな
Fuck, I can't remember what it was. No. I don't remember. Oh my god, bro, we're running out of time. Was that the pool glowing just now? I can't really tell from here. Anyway, let's hurry.
まずいなこれは
Bruh! Oh, we're done. We're done for 9 seconds, bruh! No, there ain't no way, bruh. I'm just so confused. Oh my gosh. Maybe, okay, hold on. I need to double check with the, control configuration. It'd be so funny if the game over screen for this game was the entire Earth exploding. For real. Okay, so... Oh, duh, my fucking AB... okay. I'm stupid. Let's try that again. Yeah. Forgot to check the right side of my keyboard. Try again. I got this, I hope. Okay. Whoa, I did not mean to fucking do save slots or anything. Okay. Oh, there's a map?
この辺か ここはどうだ
Bro.
しまった
Yeah, we already know what these say now, so I don't have to dilly-dally. しまった
宇宙人
Ooh, there we go. Now we keep... Yeah, there we go. Mop that shit. Alright, so that's one down. Awesome. I don't even remember what Yuki's, I don't remember what Yuki's ability is. Rub. Scrub all the floors in Hyrule. Scrub my ship in the morning. Ah, okay. Scrub my weed. Please let this be the run. Oh, we got an event. Okay, since we haven't talked about wealth of knowledge, let's do that.
これだ
I believe it's best to gain as much knowledge as possible. Though it seems showing off said knowledge can be unpleasant for others. Did Kyon complain again? He loves to pester you, huh? No one said anything in particular. I'm merely speaking in general. You don't need to worry about it. It's good being knowledgeable. I'm on your side. Thank you very much. Cool.
うまくいったな。
Okay, so did we check this yet? I can't remember. I got distracted myself. Okay. There we go! Rub it some more! And then we'll have 3 left, right? Okay, now I remember what to do.
まだまだだな。
Yeah, but like, fucking watch me just forget everything again the next chapter gets translated. Find me
こっちか。
Find me those yellow exclamation marks.
こっちか。
You know what? Maybe they will be a little more. Oh, that's gonna take a while though. I want to see someone play this game and take out 100% of all anomalies. Yeah, I wonder if that affects like anything that happens in the story. Just to make sure there's nothing over here. And we still have time, so.
この辺か。
Feeling a little more confident in my abilities. Whoa, ooh, the triple, a triple. Oh, baby, a triple. Good. Oh, accident. Come on. Yeah. Oh, baby, a triple. Shut the fuck up. Oh my god, bro. What? Keep rubbing that shit! There we go. Is there still more? This reminds you of the fan whacking in a Dream Barbecue. Oh, true, huh? You know what? I'll use Mikuru. Hold on.
朝比奈さん、お願いします。
It feels like there's another one around there. Yeah, she just automatically finds one. That's awesome. Yeah, okay, there was one there. Thanks, Mikuru. And she takes care of it for us. This is so convenient. Alright. Very cash money. Oh, and we got this. I want to delay as much time as possible. 38, 30, 38. We'll do Mikuru's drink again, just because she just helped us out big time. But we've already heard this, so we can just skip over that. Okay, cool. Nice. Oh wait, there's only one more left. I could use Mikuru again if I wanted to, but we got plenty of time. Oh, there's one around here. Let's keep looking around. Okay. Here. And of course, there's an accident. Yeah, I wonder, is there something here? If we get to 100 seconds, I'll make sure to— oh, just kidding, there's one. I will sweep you up! Oh yeah, I learned a new game. There's like this little card game called Munchkin, and it's based on Critical Role. Like with Matt Mercer and Liam O'Brien, whatnot. And it was fun. Yeah, like Kyler was showing me and the kiddo how to play, or the kiddo's already played, but you get like, they have character cards and then like, I don't know if I can I don't know how to best explain it, but like, usually you have to have like, four cards in your hand, at the end of your turn, and it's like, You can equip stuff, you can choose a role. You like Matt Mercer but prefer Matt Mercest. Yeah. Because that is the Matt Merbest. Let me see if there's any other like yellows around here. Yellows, reds. Okay. Let's investigate some more. Yeah, let's see how many. Let's see just how many anomalies we can find. But yeah, there's also like there's monster cards and like you could choose to fight them and like you gain levels like through the playthrough like at least up to 10. Oh my god, are you kidding me? But it is a pretty fun game. Kyler was saying that the more people that play, the more chaotic and the more fun it is. Haha, I played it. Let's see how high of a score we can get.
まだまだだな。
Okay. So is there still one around here? There you go. Oh, nice! Right away, perfect. I totally forgot what Yuki does, but let's find ourselves a red area. Hey, just keep sweeping that shit.
もう一息だ。
Oh yeah, there should be one around here. So I'll use Yuki when I get up there. Yeah, I could potentially get 5 more, like... That's a lot. Oh, did she do a full scale? Hold on. Whoa, that's not what I'm trying to do. Where's that map? Okay. Well, I guess we're gonna keep looking here then. No. Let's see. We have the toy phone. Excuse me. Oh.
うまくいったな。
Cool.
こっちか。ここはどうだ。
Right there? Yeah, there we go. Haha. Wait, so you know what? Oh, I think Yuki only really shit, that's gonna be a long way over there. I think Yuki really only like scans a place that hasn't been scanned yet in the near vicinity, or the near vicinity. That's redundant. The immediate vicinity. Ah! Uh-oh, Mikuru, I need you. There's no way Kyon's gonna walk all the way over there that quickly. Yeah, let's at least fit one more in. There we go. But at least we got the goal. Cool. Yeah, there is no fucking way he's gonna walk. Can't he run? Damn, I guess that's what happened with the fucking, maybe, I wonder, those unused, the unused, running sprite animations, maybe we could have had Kyon run. Or maybe there really is a button where I can make him run. I'm not sure. Fucking go faster, Kyon. Bruh. I don't think we're making it. He searches too slow. Bro, yeah, we're not making it. Aw, fuck, are you serious? Ah, no! No!
されずに済んだな。
Oh well. At least we got our goal. That goal was very gracious. By the time Haruhi arrived back at the pool, the area had just returned to normal after clearing out the singularities. Hyun looks so happy. I know, right? Very accomplished. How's it going, everyone? Did anything change while I was gone? Take a look. Does it look like anything happened? As I said so, Haruhi's expression turned sour. So, how was it in the school? Did you find anything? It was a waste of time. What a stupid prank. Excuse me. Despite that, she appeared somewhat pleased. What the heck was that? Only a small child would be scared by that. I don't know who did it, but they'd better do some serious reflection. Haruhi glared at me as she spoke. Just to be clear, it was Koizumi's idea. My, I'd expect no less of Miss Suzumiya. Suddenly, Koizumi raised a cheerful voice. I always thought you'd see right through us. My, I'm rather impressed. So it really was you guys who did it, huh? I cannot deny we were underprepared, but I'm impressed with you nonetheless, Miss Suzumiya. Well, I had a bit of fun, so I'll let you off. I appreciate the effort. But what the heck is the Big Mum Flower? Why is it called the Big Mum Flower in this episode? Haruhi led off Koizumi without any convincing and looked out over the pool. So, you're sure nothing happened at the pool, right? Yup, absolutely 100% certain. To be honest, way too much happened, but there's no way we can tell her that. We all simply nodded in response to Haruhi's question. Well, no worries then. Alright then, let's move on to phase 2 of the plan. The kanji hall phase, right? Phase 2? What the hell would that be? Well, isn't it obvious? Playing in the pool! Yeah, have some fun. Huh? Indeed. How was that obvious? And Koizumi, what do you mean, indeed? We were all lost for words after hearing such an unexpected twist. You're serious? Could have been seriously. I'm serious. Very serious. We've got a pool all to ourselves right here, you know? There's no way we're not jumping in. Is that why you told us to bring swimwear? Exactly. Of course. It's not often you get to swim in a pool at night, you know? At night. Man, Haruhi was getting very excited, but to be honest, I wasn't in the mood. Just a moment ago, it was filled with alien-like creatures. Nagato, is it okay to go in the pool? There are no issues. With the data life form's existence probability lowered, they can no longer survive. If this were the anime, guessing there'd be fan service. Because, yeah, absolutely there would be fan service. It's always the swimming. In other words, it's safe in the pool? Yes. I guess with Nagato's seal of approval, it's sure to be safe. But I'd still really prefer not going in there. What are you spacing out for? Come on, Mikuru, get those clothes off, quick! What? Stop! No! Spazzy Mikuru once again. Haruhi jumped at Asahina and forcefully tried to get her clothes off. Because of course. What a wonderful, disgraceful sight. Fucking Kyon. Hey, you can't be doing that here. At least use the changing room. No way. That's too much hassle. Come on now, stop struggling. Stop! Mikuru spazzed so hard, she just fucking fades out of existence. Haruhi pulled off Asahina's clothes, bit by bit. Oh yeah, this could really have been very fan servicey for us right now. But I'd get it, being from Twitch, if they did show that, so... I really don't think I should watch, but if I look away... Nagato was taking off her uniform. Bro. Whoa, Nagato? Her swimwear appeared from under her clothes. Oh, don't scare me like that. There is no need to be surprised. It's not the... Never mind. It seemed ridiculous to try to explain it, so I looked back the other way. Seems like Asahina also had her swimwear on underneath her uniform. I told you I could do it myself. You were being so slow, so I just gave you a hand. Koizumi Speedo, please. I know, right? He totally would. Actually, I think he did wear a Speedo in the anime. Like when they had the Endless 8, I'm pretty sure he wore a Speedo. Unless I'm remembering wrong. But he seems like the type to wear a Speedo. As she gave her selfish excuse, Haruhi also took off her clothes. Come on, Kyon, Koizumi. You two get changed as well. I don't actually have any swimwear underneath, though. Embarrassingly, me neither. Excuse me. Jeez, then hurry up and use the changing rooms. I will do just that. Make it quick. You have 10 seconds. Jeez. As I came to terms with the futility of objecting, I felt a severe rush of exhaustion. Regardless, Koizumi and I headed to the changing rooms without complaining. Yup, there's your fan service. Aw, but we don't know if Koizumi's wearing a Speedo or not. To be honest, I can't deny there is something exciting about the idea of swimming at night. It's not every day you get to have fun in the pool, under the moonlight. Are these specially made for the game? Oh, like the cutscene, like the art? Yes. Yeah, this doesn't happen in the anime. I don't know about light novels or the manga or anything, but yeah, I'm pretty sure this is like game only. For new content. And when you also have Asahina's swimsuit figure being illuminated under that light, at that point, it's no exaggeration to call it a work of art. Well, you also can't forget about the rare sight of Nagato's swimsuit figure. Or Haruhi, who, purely on appearance, if you called her pretty, I wouldn't object. If there were a guy whose heart stood still at a time like this, you should see a doctor. Bro. Remember the Naruto game that literally just used screenshots of the anime? Yeah, so there's different types of anime games, like with the Naruto one like that, or like maybe Dragon Ball's Z Fighters. Like they would have like adaptations. Like those are like adaptations of the anime where it's like you can fight yourself. Like you can fight, like recreate those battles that happen in the anime. But then there's games like these where it's like, yeah, it's a spin-off of the anime, but it's like we have our own like story made just for this game. Here, Kyon, take this! What? Hey, I'm telling you, don't splash water! How unsightly. You better not let your guard down either, Mikuru. I like the splashes get us more of a view of the nice CG. Huh? Ah! What? That's cold! Stop! Yeah! Water. Like actual, yeah, hold on, for the full experience. You know what? You're absolutely right. Let me actually get water. Hold on. BRB. I've got my Persona 3 Reload bottle with my water. Let's get to cool water. There we go. Now I have the full experience of water splashed in my mouth. Desperately trying to get away from Haruhi, or Haruhi's water splashing, Asahina lost her balance and clung to me. Whoa! Oops!
Cute, thank you. Hey, what are you doing clinging to him? Koizumi, attack the evil pervert.
Very well. Who are you calling an evil pervert? No hard feelings, but here I come. Koizumi's coming! The drowning of Haruhi Suzumiya. Yup, that's it. That's how it goes. Hey, hold on a moment. Take that! Koizumi vocalized his enthusiasm as he swung up his arm. He then threw the beach ball he was holding at me. He was holding a beach ball? You came back at the right time. You sure did. Yeah, I got the fan service here. Though, being a mere beach ball, it didn't hurt in the slightest. Being attacked grated on my nerves, nonetheless. Nagato, don't just sit there. Do something. I pleaded for help from Nagato, who was drifting around, perched on a pool ring. Expressionless, as she always is, her reply was curt. It's okay. There is no danger if you get hit. Well, I get that beach balls and water can't do any damage. But it feels bad all the same.
Come on. You can run, but you can't hide. I'm bringing Yuki down with you. Take that!
Rip. Water rained down over me and Nagato, and we looked at each other. Are you okay, Nagato?
No issues.
Alright, that's good. Of course, Nagato wouldn't get mad after being splashed with water. If anything, she might even look more gentle than usual. Isn't this fun? Not just reading books all the time?
Relatively.
Well, that's good. As a little break amongst the chaos, I can't deny it was quite a fun time. Actually, if anything, I completely forgot about all of the dangers headed for us. Ooh, is she all the way? Oh wait, nah, her fucking distraction meter didn't change, but okay, cool.
At last, we set our sights on the finale.
For real? The last chapter?
Let's all eat and get fired up!
Haruhi said while scarfing down junk food after we returned to the club room. Look, it's pretty late. How about we get some sleep or go home?
Kyon... Are you...
Seriously?
still saying that dim-witted stuff?
We've still got 3 more mysteries and we're not going home until we clear them all. Bruh, no! 3? Oh, just kidding. We still got more episodes to go. The Computer Society only mentioned one other, right? Yeah, seriously? About looking into a mirror at 2 AM or whatever. That one.
Wrong. Don't you remember Tsuruya visited us during the day? She told us about some others then. Now that you mention it...
Damn it. Now that I think about it, she's right. Until now, I hadn't thought of it as anything but a normal conversation.
The one about the tree moving in the middle of the night. That totally screams 7 wonders, doesn't it? Ever since I heard about it, I've been looking forward to night coming. And then there's one more. The one about an unknown girl who wanders the school. Although for that one, there are reported sightings during the daytime as well. So we probably won't need a rush to investigate it tonight. If we can't tonight, then tomorrow. No luck tomorrow, then the day after. We've got plenty of summer holiday left, so I'm sure we'll find her.
Wait a sec. How long are you planning to keep this summer camp up for?
I'm only interested in finding everything.
Sure, I'll still finish this before Silk Song? Man, so true. So true.
I'm only interested in finding everything.
In other words, you're planning to keep going until you do. Man, this dragon fruit's so good. Am I right to presume the tree in the courtyard will be our next subject of investigation? It is rather fortunate that the final of the Computer Society's mysteries, the case of the mirror at 2 a.m., has a prescribed time of occurrence. You're getting Endless 8 vibes from Haruhi now. Oh no! No, we can't! But hey, I guess that's why this is a game. You can replay it over and over again. Look for different answers and stuff. Or choices. I'd like to be home by then if I could. It doesn't look like it's going to be quite that simple.
Don't get so ahead of yourselves, everyone. There's no fun in us all just gathering in the courtyard, right?
What's your plan this time then? You're not planning on communicating with the dead or doing black magic, right?
There's no way I'm doing anything tedious like that.
She won't let summer break end until they investigate every last rumor. Of course.
What we'll do is a test of courage.
Oh, we already talked about that, right? A test of courage?
I don't think you'll ever find ghosts or unnatural phenomena if you sit around waiting.
Isn't that the direct opposite of what she was saying during the day?
So we'll present them with the opportunity ourselves.
And that would be the test of courage?
That's right. Like, it happens all the time where people are doing a test of courage. And they run into real ghosts, right? I'm sure it must make it easier for ghosts to show themselves.
She makes a statement without the slightest basis, as if it's a universally accepted truth. Wait a second. If I actually think about it, the chance of an unnatural phenomenon is extremely high. In particular, stumbling across a large tree as it leisurely struts around the school. Even such a thing as that is extremely possible. We should stop her. That's what my intuition was screaming at me. If you really want to do a test of courage, can't we at least do it another day? Like, we'd have to do all sorts of preparation, right?
Well, Koizumi's done the preparation for us already.
What?
Though I won't deny it was a little underwhelming for me.
Your plan is backfiring spectacularly, Koizumi. Don't just shrug it off.
Kyon, you can complain all you want, but the test of courage is definitely happening. That's a brigade chief order.
In a way, she had more commanding power than the Secretary General of the UN. In a time like this, you might as well give up any desires to protest.
Alright, let me explain the rules.
Saying so, Haruhi took out a rectangular box. That's Koizumi's chessboard, isn't it?
That's right.
Haruhi opened the folded chessboard and took out one of the pieces.
I put some chess pieces on the landing in the main building. One by one, right? We'll leave about 15 minutes between each of us heading out. And we'll try to retrieve the pieces. There's no time limit, but there will be a penalty for whoever takes the longest. We'll be walking through the school building by ourselves?
There's no denying the risks of being alone in this situation. Can't we at least go in pairs?
Absolutely not! Some idiot might start using the darkness as an excuse to explore his fantasies.
Wait, why are you glaring at me as you say that?
Oh, right. I forgot to mention. You need to pass the tree in the courtyard on your way. If you see anything strange with it, you report every last detail back to me.
I guess there's no choice but to do as Haruhi says, huh? So, who are we teaming with? Or not now, I guess. The order was decided by a dubious lottery Haruhi prepared. Each of us was to head off in order, one by one.
Do I really have to go no matter what? Stop complaining and get on with it.
Dubious food. Ooh, yes.
If you don't, I'll make you do a test of courage every day for the rest of summer.
What sort of punishment is that?
I'm going.
Bye, Mikuru. It was hard to even look at Asahina as she headed off while on the verge of tears. I can't believe that out of all of us, Asahina has to go first. This is merely what Miss Suzumiya hoped for. If you ask me, it really seems like this lottery was rigged. Yeah, scammed. Either way, next up is Nagato, followed by Koizumi, me, then Haruhi. When is Asahina not on the verge of tears? For real though. Haruhi is definitely planning something. Perhaps she's planning to follow you so she can give you a fright. Yeah, definitely something along those lines. I'm more concerned with what comes later. We cannot guarantee that there won't be an outbreak of alternate space after we set off. Excuse me. I know. When we consider the situation, the highest risk would have to be in the courtyard. Because of the story about the tree walking on its own, right? Indeed. Something may even happen right now. I suppose we can consider Miss Suzumiya leaving last a silver lining in a dark cloud. Who knows what I'm gonna have to go through after fortune like that. All I can ask is that you try your best. Try your best, try your best, try it every day.
How long are you two planning on standing out there? Yuki's about to head off.
Ah, right. We're coming. With that, let us both aim to be cautious. It was then time for Nagato to head off.
Alright, Yuki. Do your best and find some ghosts for us.
Goodbye. Do your best, do your best, do it every day. Nagato left without any affirmation or refusal. Well then, so next up is Koizumi, then me. Asahina still isn't back, so this might take longer than I'd thought. It's about time for me to leave. It's been precisely 15 minutes since Nagato left. Koizumi's hand stopped, bringing about the suspension of our game of Othello.
Oh, it's been 15 minutes already?
Who was on the computer? Sauce. Who? I don't know. Haruhi looked up at the clock as she said so. I'm not sure what she was doing, but she's been fiddling with her phone the whole time. Was she texting someone? Is there even anyone other than us who Haruhi would send texts to?
Mikuru still isn't back, huh?
Seems so. I don't see how it'd take 30 minutes to go to and from the landing in the main building.
I wonder if Mikuru is okay. Maybe she paralyzed herself from fright?
Then I'll have a look for her on my way.
Good luck, Koizumi.
You're looking through the VODs and you made a joke about Haruhi investigating 9/11 being an inside job back then too. Damn, dude. History repeats itself. Very well. Saying so, Koizumi headed off in his usual manner. And then it was 15 minutes until my turn, huh? And thus, my fateful time to head off.
Alright, next up is you, Kyon.
Haruhi politely came out to the hallway to see me off. I'm not sure what she was enjoying so much, but she was beaming. History repeats itself, just like a second plane hitting the towers. Right? A very brief history. Make sure to check if that tree in the courtyard is moving. Yeah. Giving a half-hearted reply to an energetic Haruhi, I headed out into the hallway. Ooh, the spoopy music. Looking down from the hallway, you could easily see the tree in the courtyard. Of course, there's no way it's moving. Yeah, I was thinking maybe the tree is the big mum flower. Haruhi told me to pass by it, so she'll be mad if I don't. I know what she's like. She'll check somehow. Well, I'll do it on the way back. I should just focus on getting to the landing first. That being said, it is surprisingly scary walking alone through this dark hallway. Aliens, time travelers, espers, or whatever, none of them are really that scary. But it's a different story when it comes to ghosts. They're the only category I don't know personally, after all. That's true. I crossed the hallway leading to the main building, so I just had to head for the landing. But right then, I saw someone crouching in the hallway. I barely noticed in this darkness. Oh, spooky. Oh my god, who the fuck is that? A white button-up shirt. Looks like a male student, I think. Which would make it... Koizumi? Not with that hair color, though. Have I already caught up with him? But why is he crouched in a place like that? What's going on? Is he not feeling well or something? Or worse, he's been paralyzed with fright after seeing a ghost? There's no way. Hey, Koizumi? When I called out and got closer, I finally caught on to my mistake. That's not Koizumi at all. Ooh. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, it's the president. Oh, wait, that thing at the beginning with the voice lines? Maybe that was a preview. The Computer Society president? Oh, excuse me. What are you doing here? The president turned his empty eyes to me and stood up with a sway instead of replying. Nanda tanda? Actually, what's that? On top of the club president's head was a flower. A tulip, right? He took a step towards me. At the same time, the tulip swayed. It all looked like a joke, but something was clearly amiss. He continued to approach me, sticking both his arms out in front of him. What's going to happen if I'm caught in those arms? Is this The Last of Us? Yeah. I can't imagine it's anything good. Stop that! I turned around to get away from the very much zombie-like club president. It was then that I realized that the situation had gotten even worse. What? Since when did you... All of them, shit. They're flower zombies. Before I'd realized, the Computer Society members had me surrounded. Furthermore, all of them had an empty expression and the tulip on their head. I can only imagine it was a poor quality nightmare. Are you telling me that if I'm caught, I'll get a tulip on my head as well? That's one thing I absolutely do not want. But I'm surrounded. What should I do? The Computer Society members continued to close in on me. It looked like all hope was lost. Kyan! Asahina! Hold on for a moment. We'll save you. Koizumi, who had arrived with Asahina, tackled one of the computer society members. The club member was sent flying and collapsed onto his hands in the hallway. Now's your moment! Got it! I owe you one. I quickly tumbled my way out of the circle of members. The computer society must have noticed their disadvantages The computer society must have noticed their disadvantageous position as they split up, turned, and ran away. What the hell was that? We too had just encountered the same phenomenon, and were trying to take care of it.
What a relief. I'm glad you're safe, Kyon.
There were flowers growing out of their heads. That's definitely not normal.
Their consciousness is being controlled through the flowers, puppeteering them.
By who?
At the present moment, there isn't enough data to determine a culprit.
Right. At any rate, we ought to hurry to settle the matter. You having left tells us that it's not long before Miss Suzumiya does as well. Under such circumstances, we need to act fast, before Miss Suzumiya sees them. This is bad. I swear they're leaving these for me.
Seriously?
Bad. Is this related to the swimming pool shit? It might be, but I don't know. I feel like they're separate events. We'll find out though. For now, let's split into two groups. A team to capture the computer society, and a team to stall Haruhi and prevent her from setting off. Good point. We may have no choice but to delay her. I feel like Kyon has to distract Haruhi again. Because I think she wants to spend time with him. Is something the matter, Asahina?
Is it really okay not to collect the chess pieces Suzumiya told us to retrieve? I feel like she'll be mad at us if she finds out that we just left them there.
You've got a point. Damn it. There's more to do than I thought. I'll leave it up to your judgment. Please let us know who you'd like on each objective. Definitely save.
上書き許可セーブしたわよ
Alright, so let's see.
指示
Yes, Kyon, you're going to prevent.
これはこれかな。
Let's see. Pieces and capture. Well, Mikuru suggested finding the pieces, so you find them.
これをやるんですか
And then, you know what? I don't want to send Mikuru by herself again, so I'll have Yuki go with her.
了解
What if I,
これはこれかな。これはこれは
oh, okay.
それがあなた
Nagato
の
is
了解
here.
頑張ります
Bandage.
適切とは
Interesting. Oh, wait, reconsider the distribution. Hold on.
了解
Oh, okay,
適
interesting.
切な判断だと
But just these two. Yeah, I think that's good. Unless... Nah, yeah, I feel bad leaving Mikuru by herself again. Let's do that.
よし。これで行こう。
I will prevent her from leaving the club room once more, and will distract. I wonder if I've ever ran back to the club room as fast as I just did. I returned to the club room using every ounce of strength in my legs. On the other side of this door, Haruhi should be waiting for her turn. Unless... I'm keeping you in there for a little while. Sorry, Haruhi. I pulled firmly on the doorknob so she wouldn't be able to leave from the inside. So long as I stay in front of the door, Haruhi shouldn't be able to get out. Huh? Is someone there? Gah! Did she hear me? Oh, yeah, cut. Or CG. Who is that? Mikuru? Yuki? Kyon? Koizumi? Of course, there's no way I can say anything back. I guess it was just in my head. Huh? It's not opening! Huh? It's not locked, so why won't it open? Hey, is somebody there? Are you holding the doorknob? She's sharp. I wish Jonko was still here too. Damn, dude. Yeah, I'm just not that tired right now. Oh, man. No? Is the door broken? What is this? Yeah, there we go. The distracting is working. The doorknob does turn a little bit. When I try to turn it, I can feel you turning it the other way. I know someone's there. Open the door right this instant. I'm sorry, Haruhi. I'm afraid I can't do that. After all, there are some peculiar fellows wandering the school. Peculiar fellows. Kyon? It's Kyon, isn't it? How does she know? Wait, it's one of you computer society guys, isn't it? Oh, okay, we're off the hook. Open the door. Open the door. I guess you're at least somewhat aware that they might want vengeance. Some Shin Megami Tensei 5 vengeance, mayhaps. Fine, then I'll force my way out. 3, 2, 1. She started body slamming the damn door. Get out of my way! She's gone mad. Is she trying to break down the clubroom door? Oh, so that's how it is. I get it now. You plan on challenging me until the bitter end, right? Well, challenge accepted. I'll ram this desk through the door with everything I've got. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'll carve your punishment for belittling the SOS Brigade Chief into your flesh. Wait. Without thinking, I let my voice out. Bruh. Huh? Kyon? Game's up. What's the big idea? Explain yourself right now. Wait, I'll explain myself. Don't break down the door. Excuse me. Maximum distraction. Yeah, look at that. Or wait, hold on. The face cam is kind of 100%. Then open the door right now. I'm opening it. Just give me a second. Without a choice in the matter, I released the doorknob and slowly stood up. I'm coming in, okay? I'm opening the door, so... I felt like I needed to mention it up front, so I didn't get a desk charging at me. If you were to sculpt Haruhi and give her a title right now, Rage would be perfect. What the hell was that all about? I was just trying to scare you a little bit. To test the courage, so scaring people is normal, right? Even I'll admit it was a far-fetched excuse. You were trying to scare me? Why else would I do it? I didn't think it would make you mad. Why not Mikuru or Yuki? You had other options, you know. I figured you were a bit of a blind spot. The thing is, no one's out to scare you, are they? I don't really buy that. So, did I scare you a bit? It was the most utterly infuriating thing that's ever happened to me. Haruhi be like, mods, crush his skull. Right? Well, she was on the verge of breaking down the door, I suppose. Though I was impressed you noticed. Noticed what? Right at the start. How did you realize someone was outside the door? Oh, that. I have good intuition. I instantly notice when something strange happens around me. Sure you do. Is that so? There are all sorts of strange things happening all over the place as we speak. She doesn't seem to have caught on to how peculiar the people close to her are either. are you giving me that doubtful look for? I'm serious. My intuition is great. I guess you're right. Yeah, agree with her. I guess you're right. You did correctly guess that I was here after all. Well, as long as you understand that. It just sort of comes to me. Or it just sort of comes to me. I can't explain it very well. Perhaps Haruhi really does have that kind of instinct. You're gonna have to call it a night. Alright, well thank you for dropping by. As always, appreciate seeing you here. Hope you have a lovely rest of your night. Get a good night's rest, and we'll catch you later. See ya. It was Haruhi who got Asahina and Nagato into the SOS Brigade after all. Jeez, I got all excited about something so boring. What's the fun in pulling such a childish prank like that? Gosh. I'd like to say the exact same thing back to you. And anyway, Kyon, what about your test of courage? Well, 200% distracted. Hell yeah, I'm getting her the super distraction. You haven't done it yet, have you? Ugh. Hurry up and complete the test of courage. You know what? I think maybe I should also call it here too. Cause maybe yeah, I probably should. Cause then we can have a little bit of... Yeah, we can have at least another stream with it. I'm not sure if it'll fit the 2 hours, but we shall see. Keep thinking that's a slapping sound. I know, right? Like, every time they play it, I keep thinking Haruhi's slapping whoever she's talking to. But yeah, let me see. How do I save again? Was it this one? Skip? No. Save to slot. There we go, that's what it was.
Save. Kanryo.
Or maybe, let me check. Let me check my VODs again. So it's like... Yeah, because I just want to compare. Because it does kind of seem like I usually do like at least 2 streams per chapter. Because I am starting to feel a little bit of the tired. And I want to prolong. I want to prolong the stream a little. Or like, you know, this game a little more. Yeah, huh. Okay, I guess we'll do that. And maybe I could squeeze in a little thing, you know, if we do finish Haruhi early, we can squeeze in a new theme. So we'll stop there. Let me save one more time. Whoops! Well, I would have had to meet up with Koizumi and the others either way. Yeah, there we go. Save right here. I love the goofy ass music too. Okay. I don't know how you get back to the title. Hold on. Select menu. What's select? What is select? Oh, also, did I accidentally skip? Huh. X is H. Why is X H? Huh. Select R shift. What the heck? Hurry up and complete the— oh! I'm like, why is there a triangle and a square? Okay. Interesting. But what? Out. How do I turn off that skip too? There we go. Okay. Yeah, we'll make it back to title. Alright. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, So we'll have a little more of that
鈴宮春日の
to
直
stream
列
later. I always like to quit. Okay. There we go. We'll stop there. But yeah. Thank you guys for tuning into the stream. As always, love chatting with you guys and hanging out. If you're just watching, I'm always glad to be entertainment. I'm so glad. I am so glad that we got to, you know, look at this game again. But, let's see. Oh yeah, it's Tuesday now. It's Shin Megami Tuesday, so it's gonna be time for Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance later today, so we'll stream that. And, yeah, that's it. Thank you once again for tuning into the stream. If you're just watching, I'm always glad to be entertainment. And I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your night or day, wherever you may be. Mata nene, my dudes. I will catch you guys later. Take care, stay safe out there, and peace out. Peace. Bye-bye. Mata nene. Woo.